Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. Please receive my salutations, receive my gratitudes, receive my congratulations, and also receive my wishes and prayers for utilization of all what we are learning here. You are empowered in so many aspects that you are able to make your life glorious, beautiful for yourself and others too. Seven things today, like every day. Kathopanishad learning, Valmiki Ramayana, Rajaneethi, Dharmas, Geetha, how to search the Lord in the heart, Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam, Sahanavatu, Sankalpa, common sense thought. Very quickly, each one of them we will see today. First one, the common sense thought for us is see, once we have become intelligent, hopefully, have that goal, spiritual worldly, and that goal is far off, distant. How far? Materialistic goal, you sometimes can estimate 5 साल 10 साल 20 साल 10 करोड़ रुपए पाना है और such big business establishment I want to make और this name and fame I have to. तो इसमें एक टाइम लिमिट होता है स्पिरिचुअल में we don't know when it will happen but the goal is there. After the goal immediately we have to know कि in different divisions the means have to be planned and see that the goal reaching is systematically planned. Then in that, for example 30 years के बाद वो गोल मिलना है तो 20 years के बाद कैसा होना है पोजिशन, 10 years के बाद, then 5 years के बाद, then 1 year, then next month, this week, today. So what I have to do now immediately, and this should lead to what I have to achieve in 1 week. This should lead to the 1 week, help in achieving what's to be achieved in 1 month, and that in 1 year. That is 5 years. Then that is 10 years. In that way, we have to be very beautifully conscious in planning. And remember, unless we reach the ultimate goal, then there is no contentment and satisfaction. Same time, all that is reached only what we have to do today to reach it when we do it. So, though the drishti is on the long term goal, but our immediate drishti should be on what is to be done right now. If this, what is to be done at this moment right now, is correctly done, and we maintain that, then slowly, steadily, we are achieving. You know, that brick by brick, the wall is made, drop by drop, the ocean is made. So, to effort by effort, the great, grand, glorious successes are achieved, goals are realized. So, on that only we have to be. And then it's not as smooth as it is said while performing inner and outer. So many obstacles will come. Negotiating them, managing them, what is to be done today, that if you can perfectly do to the extent maximum possible, then we are truly the visionaries, the people with goal. And goal should always be in the service of the totality. Then the total powers will be blessing us. That care we have to take. Means any professional goal, like I want to be doctor. But for what? For serving patients, not for earning money and all. I want to be a politician. Good goal, nothing wrong. But not for again power and name, fame and suppress others, but to serve the nation. इस तरह से the service should be the goal through any of your profession. And what do you want? The money, name, fame. When you are serving, obviously you will get them. You understood? Because when people are wise, they are not blind ना, वो देख रहे हैं कौन है honestly काम कर रहे हैं तो उनको बिना पूछे वो help करेंगे परमात्मा भी. So when there are two options of taking every profession with service orientation or with selfish attitude, why take the second one, selfish wala? Let us opt to be with the service orientation. उसमें बाहर के लोगों के दिल जीतोगे, अंदर के दिल के मैल को निकाल दोगे. What is a mile? That I am living life for my selfishness. It is a impurity. Our outer life is not for us, for the world. Our inner life is also not for us, for the inner God. Outer world service में whole world is your das. Inner God service में you become one with him. क्लियर? ऐसा गोल रखो वर्ल्ड में. स्पिरिचुअल का भी गोल पता है ही परमात्मा प्राप्ति. Then what I have, like my goal is that today what sadhana I have done to reach to that goal which may be reached by me in 10,000 lives. जो भी हो जैसा भी हो. तो ये वाला awareness. This way we are not well informed, if we are not well inspired, if we are not well equipped, if we are not taking the things as opportunities also, taking the things as challenges also, taking the things that these are the ones which are going to evolve me, help me. ऐसे भावना नहीं रखोगे ना. Instead of doing all these constructive creating things with all our abilities, facilities, we only go in the wrong direction. रॉन्ग डायरेक्शन में जाने से बचने का एक ही तरीका है, राइट डायरेक्शन में जाओ. हाउ कैन देयर बी एनी अदर अल्टरनेटिव देन दिस? इजंट इट? कीप ऑन मूविंग राइट डायरेक्शन. स्वामी झूठ बोलना कैसा छोड़ दूं? अरे सत्य बोलो. धोखा देना कैसा छोड़ दूं? ऑनेस्ट रहो. लेजीनेस कैसे छोड़ूं? कीप बिकमिंग एक्टिव. हाउ टू स्टॉप हेटिंग द पीपल? स्टार्ट लविंग देम. एवरीवेयर देयर इज एन एंटीडोट. You do it, then it will happen. Just like by not doing, nothing happens, so too by doing, everything happens. We are the proof. Every nonsense we are doing, and it is happening. है कि नहीं? You are making it happening, isn't it? ऑल बेवकूफ़ी अपने आप हो रहा है क्या? अपन बैठ के आराम से प्लान करके कर रहे हैं. Is it not? You only buy your cell phone, laptop, you only charge it, you only put it on, you only browse through our nonsense. कोई भगवान की कृपा से थोड़ी हो रही है, या पड़ोसी की मदद से. You are the genius. You are master of doing the things how to destroy oneself. If that's the case, you can be master of doing those by which we can construct our life from negative to the positive. Some things. Okay, thank you. इतना काफ़ी है आज. You elaborate the topic. The goal, divide it into parts. In that, what we do today is most sacred. Then definitely one day we realize the goal. Keeping the goal in mind, but just in an hallucination, imagination, and not doing what is to be done today, then we can never be even an inch moving towards the goal. Most of the people are of that type. They visualize that, मैं IAS ऑफिसर बनूंगा, ये बनूंगा, और बाद में बोलेंगे बूढ़ा होने बाद, मैं सोचा था बनने का. अरे भैया, बनना सोचने से थोड़े होता है, करने से होता है ना. तो करना, you have to put your दृष्टि on doing. Let the disease or the health of corona should come to us. काम करते जाओ. करोना करेगा तो काम मीन्स आनंद मिलता है, रोना मीन्स दुख चला जाता है. का मीन्स आनंद, आनंद मिलता है. रोना मीन्स रोना चला जाता है. अब करोना नहीं करोगे तो का आनंद चला जाएगा, रोना मिलेगा. रोना ही बचेगा. कुरु कुरु कुरु, करो करो करो. स्पेयर योरसेल्फ, राइट? इतना काफी है. पर ब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध श्रुति पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद् भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह तेषु उक्त साध्य साधना प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते है मोक्ष मार्गाणां साधनानां प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोवृद्धि अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य क्षेमस्थैर्यादि प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा सनातन धर्म स्थापने निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर साधना सेवा शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा समस्त विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ स्थापन द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे ये शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणां अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परं ब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति सत्संगभक्ति देशभक्ति सनातन धर्मभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सेवाभक्ति मातापितृभक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनादि प्रयत्नानां मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं वेद मंत्र पारायणं गीता पंचदशोध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्या कांड शततम कच्चित् सर्ग राजनीति धर्माणाम् अध्ययनं कठ उपनिषदः पारायणं स्वल्पार्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं स्वकल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। थैंक यू। स्टार्ट। ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः। श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणस्य पारायणं द्वितीयाष्टकं सप्तम प्रपाठकः। अथ एकचत्वारिंशः मंत्रादारभ्य यहाँ तक करेंगे। ओम तिष्ठा हरिरथ आयुज्यमाना याहि वायुर्न नियुतो नो अच्छ पिबास्यन्धो अभिसृष्टो अस्मे इन्द्रस्साहाररिमाते मदाय तस्य वृषा सुते सचा नियुत्वान् वृषभोरणतु वृत्रः सोमपीतये इन्द्रं वयं महाधने इन्द्रमर्भे हवामहे युजं वृत्रेषु वज्रिणं द्वितायो वृत्रहन्तमः विद इन्द्रः शतक्रतुः उपनो हरिभिः सुतं ससूर आजनयन् ज्योतिरिन्द्रम् अयाधिया तरणिरद्विप्रिबर्हाः ऋतेन शुष्मीनवमानो अर्कैः व्युसृधो अस्रो अद्रिर्बिभेद उतत्यदाश्वश्वियं यदिन्द्रनाहुषेष्वा अग्रे प्रतीदयत भरेष्विन्द्रगं सुहवगं हवामहे अगं होमुचगं सुकृतं दैव्यञ्जनम् अग्निं मित्रं वरुणगं सातये भगं द्यावा पृथिवी मरुतः स्वस्तये महिक्षेत्रं पुरुश्चन्द्रं विविद्वान् आदित्सखिभ्यश्चरतगं समैरतो इन्द्रो नृभिरजनद्दीद्यानः साकं सूर्यमुषसङ्गातुमग्न्यं उरुन्नो लोकमनुनेषि विद्वान् सुवर्व्यज्योतिरभयग्गः स्वस्ति रुष्वात इन्द्रस्तविरस्य बाहू उपस्तेयाम शरणा बृहन्ता आनो विश्वाभिरूतिभिः सजोषाः ब्रह्मजुषातु नो हर्यश्वयाहि परिरुजत्स विरेभिः सुश्रिप्र अस्मे दधद्वृषणगं सुष्ममिन्द्र इन्द्राय गाव आशिरं दुद्रुहे वज्रिणे मधो यत्सीमुपह्वरे विदतु तास्ते वज्रिन्धेन वोजो जयुर्नः गवस्तयो नियुतो विश्ववाराः अहरहर भूय इज्जोगुवानाः पूर्णा इन्द्रक्षुमतो भोजनस्य इमान् ते धियं प्रवरे महो महिम् अस्य स्तोत्रे दिशनायत्त आनजे तमुत्सवे च प्रसवे च सा सहिम् इन्द्रं देवाः सशवसमा विशसाम धन्ननो वज्रिणमयत् स्वस्ति जोजयर्युर्नः सप्त च प्रजापते पशूनः सृजत तेऽस्मात् सृष्टाः पराञ्च आयन् तानग्निष्टोमेन नाप्नोति तानुक्थ्येन नाप्नोत् तान् षोडशिना नाप्नोत् तान् रात्र्या नाप्नोतु तान् सन्धिना नाप्नोतु सोऽग्निमब्रवीद् इमान् म ईप्सेति तानग्निस्त्रिवृतास्तोमेन नाप्नोतु स इन्द्रमब्रवीत् इमान् म ईप्सेति तानिन्द्रः पञ्चदशेन स्तोमेन नाप्नोतु स विश्वान् देवान् अब्रवीत् इमान् म ईप्सतेति तान् विश्वे देवा सप्तदशेन स्तोमेन नाप्नुवन् स विष्णुमब्रवीत् इमान् व ईप्सेति तान् विष्णुरेकविगंशेन स्तोमेनाप्नोत् वारवन्ती येनावारयत् इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रम इति व्यक्रमत यस्मात् पशवः प्रप्रेव भ्रगंशेरन् स एतेन यजेत यदाप्नोतु तदप्तोर्यामस्याप्तोर्यामत्वम् एतेन वै देवा जयित्वा निजित्वा यं काममकामयन्त तमाप्नुवन् यं कामं कामयते तमेतेनाप्नोति स्तोमेन नाप्नोदवारयत नवच ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter 15th mantra. What is the summary of it? Every day we are saying कि हम ततः पदम तत् परिमार्गितव्यम. There is something beyond, behind. The entire universe as the substratum of it. We have to search it out, discover our oneness with it, or experience it as ourselves. That substratum is not perceivable by any of the faculties because it is not like anything in this world. It is something beyond the substratum. And the way of technique given is Adyam Purusham Prapadye. This Adyam Purusham Prapadye should be deeply understood or caught. The two meanings of that it is, one is what? Look for the cause, the karana, not the effect. That's called Adya Purusha because for all the effects, the Adya is the cause only. In the same way, look for the ultimate seer, not the seen. Because for all the seen, the Adya Purusha is the seer. There should be someone, and that someone should be the seer. Then only there is a meaning for the seen. So the whole Jagat is seen. The seer is the consciousness in us. And that consciousness is an existence. It is studied, understood, told like this only, not in other way. We have to become familiar with this way of listening and this way of thinking and this way of understanding, this way of doing sadhana, this way of meditating. Then we will find Him. Clear? So the two things were cut asunder the samsara vrikshavit asangachat shastra. Then make your inner equipment fit for this tatpada parimarganam through that 7 sadhanas of nirmana moha jita sangha dosha itya. Then the two sadhanas yesterday elaborately we told you. One is outside upasana, inside dhyana. Both are done for tatpada parimarganam. In the upasana again, whether we see it or not, whether you are able to perceive it or not, on the strength of Shastra Jnanam, on the strength of the Guru's experiential words, on the strength of our own Shraddha, we have to, in that Upasana Prakriya, see the Tatpada. Therefore, what you perceive, see, is seen. There is somebody beyond it. That Tatpada, develop that faith. So, anybody can see the Tejas of Aditya. But behind the Tejas, there is Aditya. In that Aditya, there is Vyaktitva. In that Vyaktitva, there is Chetana. And that Chetana is existence. This is what the authority of Shastra, Guru. This is called Upasana. That's why Bhagavan said, Yat Adityagatam Tejaha, Tat Tejaha Mamakam. So that Teja is mine. Means I alone am expressing as that Tejas. And who am I? That I is only experienced in the heart as Satchit. And that experience may, experiencer, experienced, experiencing. Trio will not be there. But still, we have to use the word experience because we ask for it. Actually, it is not an experience also. Or it is an experiencer without experiencer. He is a seeing without a seer. It's a knowing without the knower. ये वाला थोड़ा abstract language use करना पड़ता है. Finally, it is just being. Even that ing is removed, the gerund, only me. I am what I am. I am that I am. Tattvam asi bas. Tattvam bhava, it is not said. Tattvam asi bas. You are that, be that. That's all. So थोड़ा सा सुनते सुनते रहोगे आपको पकड़ में आएगा. So outer upasanas were told up to 14th shloka. Aditya gatam tejaha, Chandavasi gatam tejaha, then Shashanka gata tejaha, then Agni. Chandravasi Chagno. Then the Ojas in the Bhumi. Then Soma in the Oshadi. Then Vaishwanara in the stomach. Up to this is over. Now we have to study, as we have started yesterday, in the Hridaya. Bhagwan has to be found. As what? As our own self. Then I told you exhaustively yesterday, Sattu, then the Chitta, then the Chidabhasa, then Chidabhasa becoming Karta, Bhokta, Drashta, Manta, etc. With the Upadis. Jnata, Drashta, Manta. Jnata through Buddhi, Manta through mind, Drashta through eyes, Shrota through ears, Karta through Karmendriyas, Bhokta through the Bhoga. Who is becoming Chidabhasa? Who is Chidabhasa? Chitta. Who is Chitta? Sattu. 10 बार इस बात को सुनो. That self we have to experience inside us. To experience the man. We have forgotten man. We are experiencing the husband in us, father in us, son in us, brother in us, friend in us. All of them are later on expressions through Padi, conditionings. But basically I am the man. Basically, I'm Indian. Then only North Indian, South Indian, A state, O state, A religion, O religion, A language, O language. So secondary, na? You are a human being first. Little subtler, you are not different from animals or birds or trees. Like them, you are also a living being. Then go beyond. You are basically like even living or non-living. दोनों में क्या है common existence. So one common existence, there is expressing as inert, here expressing living. And that same living, there it is expressing as the birds, trees and animals, here it is human beings. The same human being is expressing as that colored, that nationed there, this colored language, this nationed here. This language nationed people, can they be there without the human beings? Can human beings there without the life? Can the life can be there without the pure existence? So existence is there in the ped, pahad, animal and all of them. Consciousness there is only living beings, and intelligence is there only human being. Just because we have intelligence, we are not greater from the substratum standpoint, from anything in the world. All are permeated with the same Paramatma. This is what 100,000 times when we listen, we start accepting it. Like the math, science, physics, which you are studying and understanding. Don't imagine that you are understanding it in this life just because you went to that school and college. पिछले हजार जन्मों से every janma you are preparing yourselves. That's why this much you understood this life. But have you understood whole physics, chemistry, maths? No. Then little more improved learning you will have next life. That's depending on today's your learning. In the same way spirituality में भी बार बार सुनने से धीरे धीरे बात समझ में आने लगता है. Okay, now in the 15th shloka we have to learn to see the Lord in our heart. Yesterday we explained to you half of it. Very deep, गंभीर, crucial श्लोक. तो पहले उसको 4 बार पढ़ो आराम से. Then जो कल कहा, let us see that. Then let us add little more today. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यास शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद गीता अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तम योगः. पंचदश श्लोकः. श्रीभगवानुवाच सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. अगेन सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. अगेन सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. वन्स मोर. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानम् अपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैः अहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. Very deep, beautiful shloka. First, what Bhagavan said, Sarvasya hrudi aham samyak nivishtaha. So we exhaustively explained this every day, yesterday 10 minutes. So in all beings' heart, I am there. So meaning of Sannivishta is permanently I am there for him to recognize me. सन्निविष्ट का 4-5 मीनिंग कल बताया, कल का परसों का सुनो. सेकंड, सर्वस्य हृदय. In everybody's heart I am there. But still, you cannot discover in the heart, him in the heart of everyone to begin with. Then to begin with, we have to discover him in our own heart. So, though Bhagavan says, I am in the heart of everyone, we should take it as that he is in the heart of us also, and we have to discover him in our heart. Okay. So, in my heart now, I have to discover him. So, Mama Hrudi Paramatma Sannivishtaha. Point one. Second is what? Aham. So in the Hridaya, Bhagavan is there in the form of Aham. Okay. Now be attentive. Therefore, what is Hridaya? Not a physical heart, but a little next to that physical heart, very subtle place where Paramatma basically is there as Aham. He, like a tree grows into two branches, no? Into the two branches of Aham idam rupena means knower known rupena, as if dichotomize shuru hota hai. That is called as Hridayam. So Hridayam is that place where one Aham, Paramatma, expresses as Aham and Idam. That is called as Hridayam. So Sarvasya Sannivishtaha, Hridi Sannivishtaha, Aham Sannivishtaha. So यहाँ मैं सबके हृदय में हूँ, सबके हृदय में मैं के रूप में हूँ. Aham is there in the heart of everyone. Aham is like wrong language. I am, I have to say in English. But चलो समझाने के लिए कह रहे हैं. तो I am there in the heart of all. And I am there in the heart of the all as I am. Catch this point. And that I is the consciousness, am is existence. Or I is existence, am is consciousness. The moment I say I am intelligent, then I conscious existence have identified the intellect. In the pure Paramatma, intelligence, non-intelligence, both are zero. He is as he is, that's all. So I am intelligent, I am fool, I am smart. These are all I am is identified by the external instruments. So divide of all of them, the pure Aham Rupena in the Hridaya of all Paramatma is there in my also. Therefore, what is the way of searching God? Try to catch. Because Bhagavan is Aham, anything which can be seen by us as not Aham, not I, technically called as Idam. When all of that is rejected, there we reach to some place which can neither be rejected nor can be objectified. That non-rejectable, non-objectifiable, therefore eternally existing pure subject called as Aham, that is Paramatma. And that is always in the form of Sat and Chit. Now these are all things when we understand when we become subtler in intellect. So to when we become very deeper, subtler in meditation, we will be able to comprehend it. Like with your disturbed mind with cricket match, India, your team lost. With that disturbed mind, if you study your mathematics or chemistry, very big problem or very big thought, some or something, कुछ दिमाग में चढ़ेगा क्या तुम्हारा? नहीं. But your favorite team won the match, you are happy, your mind is calm, quiet. Then you go deep into that subject. Then step by step we understand what is that formula or whatever that chemical combination. Same way, when we have become calm and quiet from outer environments, when we become deep in our listening, understanding is deeper. When we are deep in meditation, the experience becomes deeper. That's why the Rishi Muni Log, before that, they were busy in the world like you and I, finishing all that job at the age of 55, 60. They hand over the work to the children, they go to the ashrama, they study from the Guru, then they spend their time in the deep meditation. Then they used to recognize the self. For us, the outer world is so big and important. But when you close your eyes and look inside, there is bigger inner world in the form of mind and its thoughts, and bigger than that is the self inside. Bigger, deeper, realistic, real, etc. Anyway, Sarvasya Hrudi Aham Samyak Nivishtaha. So in the heart of me, the Lord is there as Aham. I recognize him as by rejecting everything which is idam, idam, idam. So आपको idam छोड़ा, जो बचा है वो अहम, वो experience में आता है. Now, in that experience, if you experience it as an object, फिर से the object subject dichotomy is there. That means the meditation has not got completed. Understood now? That is a parameter. Bhagavan is aham. Aham cannot be idam. Idam cannot be aham. So reject all the idam. What remains as an experience is aham. In that aham alone is there. There is nothing called as idam. Beautiful thought. Sarvasya hridayam sanivishtam. Then, which is very appearing to very abstract and subtler, give us some technique. Okay, the technique is what? See, we all have these three things. Smriti, Jnanam, Apohanam. Smriti is memory, the Jnanam is knowledge. From the Smriti only the Jnanam comes. Then Apohanam is what? Again, that Smriti Jnanam are sent to oblivion, either because it's not required or we are such a बुद्धू तमोगुणी that आप चाहते हो तब भी वो ज्ञान का स्मृति का याद नहीं रहता. Both are the meanings of Apohanam. Like I am talking to you on Geetha. Where from I am talking to you? From Smriti. When I am talking to you, the Geetha from Smriti, in this talk, what is conveyed is Jnanam. Now, after talking to you, where is that knowledge and Smriti are going when I am taking up the next topic or next point? It is going into Apohanam, disappearance. Sometimes, though I want to talk to you, I don't remember because I am Tamoguni. That's called another Apohanam, forgetfulness. Work is over, therefore the knowledge has gone into the secret chambers of treasure. Or we are very tamogoni, therefore the smriti is not coming, knowledge is not clicking. Both are the meanings of apohanam. Smriti is memory, jnanam is knowledge, apohanam is forgetfulness. And I told you yesterday, those are satkarmi, dharmatma, punyatma. For them, Bhagavan gives smriti and jnanam always. When these two are there, memory and knowledge, we never do wrong things. Like in Gita, Smriti Brahmashat, Buddhinashat Pranashyati. In the second chapter, we saw Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsaha. But those who are impure in the heart, Bhagavan will not give them Smriti and Jnana. Understood? Those who are in negative habits and all. इसलिए जब गुस्सा आ जाता है, स्मृति जाता है, ज्ञान जाता है. काम आ जाता है, कामना, डिजायर, देन ऑल्सो स्मृति जाता है, ज्ञान जाता है. लोभ आ जाता है, देन ऑल्सो स्मृति ज्ञान गोes. Under the influence of lobha, we act negatively. Think about these things. Okay. So first to recognize Smriti Jnanam Apohanam. Now the next is what? These Smriti Jnanam Apohanam are the expression at the thought level. No. So point is what? When I remember, when I focus on my memory, I am not meditating on the aham, the tattva. When I am focusing on jnanam, that time also. When I am focusing on the apohanam, that time. So where from this smriti jnana apohanam coming and going into? When that becomes our point of attention, then we are doing tatpada parimarganam. Why Bhagavan said, mattaha, from me, smritihi jnanam apohanam come. That is why I am conscious when I remember. I am conscious when I am knowledgeable. I am conscious also when I forget. मेरे को पता है ना मैं कि भूल गया हूँ. मेरे को ये भी पता है मैं बेवकूफ़ हूँ. मानना नहीं चाहता. बेवकूफ़ मतलब अज्ञानी. ठीक है? So this is what today's thought. Smriti, Jnanam, Apohanam, become aware of them. What is that point which is indescribable? From where these three are coming and they are going back. That is called as Aham, that is called as Tat. That is what we have to focus on the seat of meditation in our heart. Then we are going to reach to that state of experience when we consistently do. It's a lot of time taking. Like the glow of the bulb. How many years? 27 years time it took for someone to think, plan, and make it. For the flight to fly in the sky, 4.5 5 years they tried. But it's such a breakthrough. जो जमीन में चलना था हवा में भी उड़ गया. So many things like that. Millions of scientific discoveries are patient efforts and getting the breakthroughs. Meditation also patient effort and getting breakthrough. You do it, then he'll come. Without doing, मेरे को नहीं आ रहा, अरे कर ही नहीं रहा तो आएगा कैसा? पहले बात समझो, देन उसके अनुसार बैठो. Like the 7 1s are 7 7 2s are 14. तो मेरे को आ नहीं रहा, अरे भाई 10 बार करो तो आएगा ना. साइकिलिंग एक दिन चलाया, मैं गिर रहा हूँ, अरे पहले तो गिरा, तू गिरा हुआ ही इंसान है, गिरेगा ही. तो 10 दिन चला फिर ठीक हो. Have you anything achieved in the first go? You need 100 times ना. मेडिटेशन ऑल्सो, कुछ किए बिना एक्सपेक्ट मत कर रिजल्ट. एंड जब रिजल्ट नहीं आया क्योंकि किया कुछ नहीं, डोंट डिनाई इट कि ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं. You have no right to deny without experimenting. So sit for meditation for years together, you'll experience it. Without doing it, there's nothing called self, nothing called as aham, nothing called as tatpadam, nothing called as adya purusha. ऐसे बकवास मत करना. If anybody is nastika, he's a lazy fellow. He's an extroverted fellow. He's an escapist. He's a bhogi. He's a what do you call? He's dishonest. He's biased fellow. A nastika. But he boasts. Here is your भगवान. अगर है तो मेरे सामने ले आ. अरे वो भगवान है रे, आते नहीं ऐसे बुलाने पे. सर्वेंट थोड़ी है वो, भगवान है. You have to go to him. To go to him, you have to leave all this. You can't leave your own arrogance, ego, bewakoof. How can you see the God? That is why the Hiranyakashipu was searching for God throughout life all over the world. He never appeared. When he appeared not for Hiranyakashipu, for the sake of the Bhakta Prahlada. अब ये बेवकूफ तंग कर रहा था, इवन द सन. भगवान ने कहा परमानेंटली आई विल सेव माय चाइल्ड, नहीं तो ये तो मारता जाएगा, फिनिश कर दिया. भगवान नेवर गिव दर्शन टू हिरण्यकश्यप फॉर हिज सेक बिकॉज़ इज अ नास्तिक. ही गिव इट फॉर द सेक ऑफ प्रहलाद. एनीवे, तो मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानम अपोहनम च. नाउ द थ्री मोर थिंग्स. वेदैः सर्वैः अहमेव वेद्यः, वेदान्तकृत् वेदवित्. So Sarvaihi Vedaihi Ameva Vedya has two meanings. By all the Vedas, finally what is to be known is me only. Secondly, with all your knowledges, whatever you are seeing, is you are seeing me only. Like physicist, chemist has found physical principles, physical elements, chemical formulae, chemical combination. अरे उस रूप में भी भगवान ही है. अहमेव वेद्यः. The Vedanti knows the God in his purest form. Non-Vedanti knows the God in the expressed form. That's it. Both of them are seeing God only. That's the meaning of seeing God, transcendental and immanent. That's why I said every word has to be explained little detail. So then Vedanta, Krut, I am the one. I gave you the whole means to discover me. And Veda Videvachaham, when you know that uh, the theme of the Vedas, you know me only because I am that only. I am the knower of the Vedas. Because the knower becomes known there. So this needs 10 minutes or 15 minutes explanation one by one. कलम टच करेंगे उसको. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम आपदाम वर्तारम दातारम सर्वसंपदाम लोकाभिरामम श्रीरामम भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यम राम नाम वरानने. श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणम अयोध्याकांडम शततम कच्चित् सर्गः. श्रीरामकृत राजधर्म उपदेशः. 31 श्लोकः. तो हाउ द सेनापति शुड बी. 8 क्वालिटीज हमने 2 देखा. लेट अस चैंट द श्लोका वंस. कच्चिद्धृष्टश्च शूरश्च मतिमान् धृतिमान् शुचिः कुलीनश्चानुरक्तश्च दक्षः सेनापतिः कृतः. कच्चित् सेनापतिः कृतः. हे राम भरता, did you make the senapati for you and the rajyam? If you have made, have you seen these 8 qualities in him, or have you selected a senapati with these 8 qualities? Yet भी कम है तो he will not be 100% helping you. Select a person with interviewing and seeing these things in him. एक आध कम भी है तो make him, but train him in these qualities also, so that he is complete. So first one was Kachchit Hrishtascha. It includes is very happy because of that position. He is very inspired to take up that job. He is ready for sacrificing and anything for that. And is not comparing with others and saying either he is great arrogantly or feeling bad that the other post is greater than me. This is called a hrushta. And this 5 minutes just to explain to you to say that whichever the place you are posted, position given, work is given, be happy with that. That the Lord has chosen you and put you there. There is no work is greater or smaller here. Doing the work with the best of the ability is the great thing. कोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर ग्रेट नहीं होता, कोई झाड़ू पोछा करने वाला फेमस नहीं होता, ना वही बड़ा है ना वही छोटा है. If the prime minister does his work greatly, he is great. The person who is cleaning the street cleans the streets clearly, perfectly, he is great there. Doing the work in great way is greatness. Work is neither great nor small. Because one day the prime minister can become scavenger, the scavenger can become prime minister. There were Hrstascha. Be in the Harsha Ananda. Everywhere. You are the child of these parents. Hrushtaha. Brother of this brother or sister. Hrushtaha. Student of this school or college. Hrushtaha. And the employee in this particular office. Hrushtaha. Citizen of this nation. Person of this caste or religion. Everything should become the cause of Hrushtata. In general. Particularly, Senapati should be Hrushta. Then I told yesterday, a teacher should tell all the teachers, the head of the teaching department, that you are one of the greatest, your contribution is greatest. तो इस तरह उनको हर्ष देना है. Army officer should tell the soldiers, you are chosen few, उनको हर्ष देना है. Political leader should give all politicians and karyakartas that inspirational thing, saying that you are great, you are chosen for this work, instill the harshata in them, like all vanaras taught by Hanuman, Sugriva, and Angada, that we are chosen for Rama Karya. Seeing that they were in Harsha Anand. So they were ready to do anything there. This is very subtle, intricate. When we identify with work, whatever given to us, and we love it, we create inspiration in us. Anything we do perfectly and we get joy. The Indian ho, America mein gaye. So what? You harsh raho. Wahan in any job you are put, be in the harsh. Wherever we are, the basic ingredient is acknowledging what we are given, appreciating what we are given, feeling happiness for what we are given, and do what is given. So, harshtaha. Mine is the harsha or ananda or trupti. You are disappointed, rejected, dissatisfied, then you can't perform well. Everyone, somebody is driving the train, a काय का job है ऐसे cabin में बैठ, अरे you are taking 13, 14, 1500 people to different destinations. Yeah, it's a great job. A farmer, for lakhs of people you are giving food. You are not an ordinary one. एक चप्पल बनाने वाला मोची, do you think is a less work? You are protecting the feet of thousands of people यार. कौन सा काम छोटा है? Arjuna asked in third chapter, जायसे से तत्किम कर्मणि घोरे माम. भगवान ने कहा कर्म घोर घोर नहीं होता है, कर्म कर्म होता है बस. पाप कर्म is ghora karma, that's it. So kaschid hrushtascha, yesterday also we saw. Second one is shurascha. Shura. Shura means both the things. He has got knowledge of doing his job of senapati of all sorts. And he should be expert in doing it practically also. Both of them put together get shurata. I know and I do. That's called shura. Like a scooter mechanic. He knows every part of the scooter. What's the problem, he knows. When the scooters come, then he just studies it by 1 or 2 rounds. Then he just opens all the things required. क्या खराबी है पता है उसको निकाल के replace करेगा. That's called shurata in that work. So a senapati also should know what is required to protect the nation. Arms and ammunition, deployment of the people in different numbers with different capacities, trainings, different places, and when the enemy is attacked, how to defend. इसको कहते हैं सिद्धांत शूर. Then practically also he should be shura. He himself should be there doing everything required. He should get the work done by the soldiers. This is called as shurata. So senapati should be shura. Opposite of shura is what? Timid. He may not be having the complete knowledge also, and also has no guts and courages. That's why the army में जो ट्रेनिंग होते हैं ना, उनका लैंग्वेज अलग होता है. उनका दो ही बात होता है, मरेंगे देश के लिए या मारेंगे देश के लिए. They don't think anything lesser than that. गुंजाइश है, कोशिश करेंगे. These are all बेवकूफ्स like us, lazy fellows like us, who have no love for the nation, selfish people. We talk this language. उनका अलग ही होता है. Really great it is. I had the opportunity of being for 4 or 5 years with good big officers as army में. Lieutenant general से लेकर 4 or 5 brigadiers were there, full colonels were there, lieutenant colonels were there, majors were there. I was with even Subedar and all. सबसे मैं बात करता था, उनसे सुनता था how they used to get training, how they were deployed or put in the borders, कैसा होता है. उनका चलन चाल बोलना ही इतना मजा आता है देखकर. Salutations to all of them. That's why Puja Gurudev or Gurudev Chinmayan, his 108th birthday today. First he said, we serve as an army. Courage and discipline, ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values. So शूर बनना है हमको. काम कुछ भी हो उसमें अपना शूरता है. If you are a technical boy, shurata in that. You are a scientific, shurata. If you are in arts, shurata. You are in crafts culture, किसमें भी हो, शूरवीर होना है. Theoretical perfection and courage and daringness to do it practically. शूर बनना. उसके लिए टेक्निक है ना, कुछ वेरी फ्राइटनिंग थिंग्स तुम करो तो फियर चला जाएगा. Once for all. No, unless you take risks ना, you cannot count off the fears. सो तुम माउंटेनियरिंग करो, बंजी जंपिंग करो, है कि नहीं, पूरे डाइव करो, पूरा स्कूबा ड्राइविंग क्या कहते हैं वो, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने किया ना. एट द एज ऑफ 75 ही एंटर्ड इनटू द्वारका, नीचे वहां पूजा करके आए वो जब ब्रिज खुल रहा था बैंड द्वारका वाला 2 महीने पहले में. तो यू शुड डू, देन ओनली द फियर्स गो अवे, देन वी श्योर. वी आर सो अनश्योर फॉर एवरीथिंग बिकॉज यू कांट मेक योर कॉफी, यू कांट हैव फूड, मेक फूड. अरे अपने चाय काफी खाना नहीं बना सकते तो निकम्मा है नंबर 1. भाई पता नहीं क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा, तो करते जा. Especially as youngsters, slowly, steadily, under guidance with discipline, keep on learning difficult things to create शूरता in yourself. जिसको शूरता नहीं होती है वो 3 पहिए का साइकिल भी नहीं चलाएगा जिंदगी भर. और जो शूरता है उसको 3 पहिए का एरोप्लेन ही चलाओ. एरोप्लेन आल्सो 3 पहिए, पहले एक होता है, पीछे 2 होते हैं. शूरः. Third one is what? Matiman. Okay. What is the Matiman? Is intelligent. Intelligence क्या होता है ना? Knowing everything and also knowing what is to be done at what time. More than that, what should not be done. And how, both. To be done, not to be done, not to be done. Is called a Matiman. Isn't it? India ka dekho mati. We know Pakistan, nonsense fellows. They stand. We don't attack just like that Pakistan. That's not India. We will go on pleading to the UN and all, and we give all the proofs. Now देखो intelligent India मतिमान कैसे पाकिस्तान को कंगाल और isolate बनाया. Not we wanted, we hate them. No, because unnecessarily they are troubling us and they talk against us. We are never culprits. We never to any nation हम कभी किसी देश का पार्ट नाश होना है सोच ही नहीं सकते. Indian genes are like that. We are all universal beings. That is why the universe welcomes us. Every desha we go, we are welcomed. Unless by those jealousy people like in Australia. They are jealous of us. But talent-wise, good quality, nature-wise, we are welcomed. We love Australia when we are there. We love America when we are there. We love Britain when we are there. We love Japan when we love China also when we go in. We love Pakistan जब हम रहते. That's the beauty of Bharat Mata. Therefore, we have no malice from our side. But we have put the details in front of the international community. Then they understood. They were every year terrorist country के रूप में उनको कहते हैं. Matiman, I'm explaining to you. When required, we do the surgical strike. Only to the terrorist after full proof that is a terrorist place. Civilians, we don't even touch. पाकिस्तान के सब लोग हमारे भाई बंधु. Civilians, we don't touch anywhere in the world. Not even military or army, not officials. Only those who are terrorists. Why should they trouble our nation? बेवकूफ मूर्ख. So the मतिमान का इतने हजारों अर्थ निकलते हैं. I told you yesterday how much to procure the weaponry and armor and all that. India should fill every state now with so much of weaponry and armor so that the whole world is frightened of us, don't dare to do anything. यूज नहीं करेंगे हम, तैयार रखना है. लाइक पुलिस के हाथ में लाठी और पिस्टल क्यों रहते हैं हमेशा? नॉट दैट जो मिला उसको टुकुम टुकुम करेगा, वो देख कर ही लोग डरते हैं. वेपन्स इन द हैंड इन ऑल आवर देवतास. सारे देवताओं के हाथ में आयुध होते हैं. नॉट टू अटैक एनीवन बट टू डिफेंड द भक्तास. If that is not there, कोई सुनता नहीं बात. इसलिए गणपति बप्पा वो अपने हाथ में आयुध लगते हैं. पाश, अंकुश, शूल सब है उनके पास. There is no God in our Hinduism where they don't have weapons in the hand. Not to attack, but to show to other fellow कि nonsense करेगा तो तुम्हारा नामो निशान मिटाएंगे. मतिमान. So कितने हो गए? हर्षः, रुष्टः, शूरः, मतिमान. Third one is what? Dhrutiman. So what is the Dhrutiman? Means when the untoward or inconvenient situations of any type arise, he should not lose the heart. He should have the Dhruti and Dhairya. So that Galwan में, पुलवामा में, अपूंछ में आप देखोगे ना, how much with the Dhruti our soldiers and officers protected and defended. लोग उस वैली में गिर रहे थे, वो पूरा बर्फ से भरा था, बट उन्होंने अपना संयम या धैर्य को नहीं खोए. Every one of us also. Problems will come, difficulties will come, inconveniences will be there. Yet धैर्य को नहीं खोना. ठीक है? धृतिमान. Then शुचिः कुलीनः अनुरक्तः दक्षः कलम देखेंगे. Thank you. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय कठोपनिषत् द्वितीयोऽध्यायः चतुर्थी वल्ली श्लोक संख्या 11 12. No. Yeah, 11th and 12th mantras. What is the meaning is, the purified heart only can reach Paramatma. When you reach Paramatma, he is one without second. If you don't do that and see the world as many and have variety of raga dvesha, you only will suffer every life with all non-positive and birth and death. Next sloka is, this Paramatma is there in the heart as a thumb sized. And he is the one who commands everything and makes everything happen. So these are the meanings of 2 shlokas today. Very light, I told you. 1 hour, 2 hour, I have to explain you. Let that day also come. Now let us do it. Manasaivedamaptavyam, 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 Nehananasti kinchana, Nehananasti kinchana, Nehananasti kinchana, Nehananasti kinchana, Mrutyoh samrutyung gacchati, Mrutyoh samrutyung gacchati, Mrutyoh samrutyung gacchati, Mrutyoh samrutyung gacchati, यह नानेव पश्यति, यह नानेव पश्यति, यह नानेव पश्यति, यह नानेव पश्यति, यह नाना एव पश्यति, सः मृत्योः से मृत्युं गच्छति. and manasa eva idamaptavyam, with the purified heart. Iha nanasti kinchana, in the self, it is one without second. Okay. मनसैवेदमाप्तव्यं नेह नानास्ति किंचन मृत्योस मृत्युं गच्छति यैह नानेव पश्यति मनसैवेदमाप्तव्यं नेह नानास्ति किंचन मृत्योस मृत्युं गच्छति यैह नानेव पश्यति मनसैवेदमाप्तव्यं नेह नानास्ति किंचन मृत्योः स मृत्युं गच्छति यैह नानेव पश्यति मनसैवेदमाप्तव्यं नेह नानास्ति किंचन मृत्योः स मृत्युं गच्छति यैह नानेव पश्यति. Now, Angushtamatra Purusha, Angushtamatra Purusha, Angushtamatra Purusha, Angushtamatra Purusha, Madhya Atmanitishthati, Madhya Atmanitishthati, Madhya Atmanitishthati, Madhya Atmanitishthati, Ishano Bhuta Bhavyasya, Ishano Bhuta Bhavyasya, Ishano Bhuta Bhavyasya, Ishano Bhuta Bhavyasya, Natato Vijugupsate, Natato Vijugupsate, Natato Vijugupsate, Natato Vijugupsate. So this Angushtamatra Purusha Tattvada is the thumbs up brand. And when you know him, he is all everywhere. After that, every negativity of the mind goes away. For that, one example is given, न ततो विजुगुप्सते. हर जगह वही परमात्मा है, तो किसको तुम हेट करोगे, किसको तुम अटैच करोगे, सब एक ही. अंगुष्ठमात्र पुरुषः मध्ये आत्मनितिष्ठति ईशानो भूत भव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते. एतद्वैतत् 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 अंगुष्ठमात्र पुरुषः मध्ये आत्मनितिष्ठति ईशानो भूतो भव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते. एतद्वैतत् अंगुष्ठमात्र पुरुषः मध्ये आत्मनितिष्ठति ईशानो भूतो भव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते. एतद्वैतत् अंगुष्ठमात्र पुरुषः मध्ये आत्मनितिष्ठति ईशानो भूतो भव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते. एतद्वैतत्. 2 श्लोकास्. Enough. मनसैवेदमाप्तव्यं नेह नानास्ति किंचन मृत्योः स मृत्युं गच्छति यैह नानेव पश्यति अंगुष्ठमात्रः पुरुषः मध्ये आत्मनितिष्ठति ईशानो भूतभव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते. एतद्वैतत्. थैंक यू. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति माप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्यते वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्च अन्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे सुतिमात्रे ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, गीता माता के, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. रामचंद्र भगवान की, रामायण शास्त्र वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. श्री यम धर्मराज नचिकेत श्रुति माता कठोपनिषद की जय. बोलो वही सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव. हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय. राम राम. वें श्री आदि पराशक्ति गीता माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण मुमुक्षु मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडली की जय. थैंक्स बेटा. Yeah. जय